Hey, you're still here? Well, welcome back to my comic series. Reading old comics before I animate them in like a few weeks or months. Yeah, you know. So anyways, Timmy's Adventure, Family Blood, Part 1, A New Beginning. And also, Sammy isn't related to Joseph and Billy. I don't know why I wrote relatives on the photo in the last one's ending. So, this is Timmy's cartoons, not Hammy cartoons. That's canceled. Let's go into the Timmy series. The man on the news is talking about people inside the sandwich building in part 1, aka Sammy. I meant part 5 at the end in Sammy. So the adventure begins. They're walking to school, and also they're opening their lockers. I'm sure. Also, they're talking about the bully at the school. And also, he's talking about how he's probably going to get bullied today. He's like, Tammy's assuring them that he won't because he's there. He's like, you're sure? Timmy's like, I'm sure. And he's like, thanks. And they high five plus one life that they probably will use later. Later, it's lunch, and the boys freaking pour water on them. Then Timmy assaults the bully. Since assault and violence is the only thing in this universe, I hate this. But that would probably sound like a dream to someone. So yeah, we're gonna go to the next page. So bully wants Billy to go to the back of the school, and so Timmy's like confused when he sees that his friend is worried that he's gonna fight that the bully. And also, Joseph is assuring them that you shouldn't be worried, because, I mean, you should act tough for once. Like, okay, stuttering a lot for no reason. Also, they get into a fight. He's trying to, like, evade every attack, but then he gets punched in the jaw and flies up to the wall in the floor. And he's, like, enraged. He's, like, gonna do it, his final smash. But, yeah. And so, he's charging up his final smash, and he goes, punch! He's like, grunt, Joseph, and Timmy. Then they start beating him up, casually, and then he charges up a friendship beam, like any other anime protagonist would, except Billy's not the protagonist here. Maybe he's only for this part, but Timmy's also the main one. Side characters, Joseph and Billy and the bully. So, this will never happen again, the bully says. And due to my expert psychology, we see that Timmy and Joseph are going back to their houses, and Billy's gonna stay at the school. But also, the bully's still there. And he's like looking at him, and then he chases him, and he picks him up, and he throws him to a wall. And he pops down onto the floor. And, like, the bully's, like, still gonna freaking beat him up. And then the police is here with guns, pointing at the bully for beating up a kid. Fire rains down from the sky, only one fireball, and it lands on the bully. I do not know his name. I didn't come up with a name with him. So, yeah. So, he turned into a fire guy. His name is Jake. Wait, why is that K? Let's call him Hunton for now. Jake Hunton. He has a star-like pattern in his stats. The police try to shoot fireballs at him. No, bullets, I meant. And also, he falls into a wall and breaks it. That's pretty weird. Popo feel good for shooting a kid that had fire on him. Then fire bursts out of the wall and then it kills the police, and they shoot fireballs at Timmy and his friends. So you can see they're dodging the fireballs, and he sees a water bucket and he's like, don't you don't. And he did get poured water on, and then he goes to the hospital. The end. Due to like an outburst of energy. He's like, has no energy, his body can't stand up. So then his friends have a good time later after that. The end. So this is Bullies Unite Part 2 of Timmy's Adventures. So in Arrows in the Clouds, and you can see Sammy up there. Also, Sammy's looking down at his nephew, Timmy. And also, Joseph is staring at the bully with the dumb mohawk. And then there's Edge over here. I hate his hair! So anyways, Billy is flying up at that one with that is looking at Edge. Let's get into part 2. So, the main bully, Jake Hunton, actually just has a high fever that's draining all of his energy. So another day, Timmy and Joseph went to the bathroom. And then, Billy gets slammed his face onto the table by Edge and Mohawk guy. So, also, they just came back, and it's not that menacing. Timmy and his friend Joseph are back. So, yeah, Billy's surprised that they came back, and then they start beating each other up. After they threw him through the wall, they're like, yeah, we kind of beat him. And then they're surprised that the boys are still alive. So, let's see in another page after they beat each other up. So, as fate told, they get stands. The boys. Oh wow, Edge's stand looks so cool. It just made out of cheese, same as Mohawk. It's just this fist. And he's like choking out Billy with cheese, molten cheese. And then like, where's Joseph of all people? And also, oh god, Timmy's getting beat up. Ah. Oh wait, there's Joseph getting punched in the air. They're getting totally beat. Look at Timmy. On, like, the bottom right. Oof. That's bad. So, Billy's holding his breath, and he gets knocked by Joseph midair. And also, Timmy's getting killed. He's basically dead. You can see that, like, the essence of his soul leaving his body. Also, Edge is getting beat up rapidly by, Billy over here. And also, Joseph's crying. He launches directly at Mohawk, which I forgot to do his jacket in most of these panels because I was lazy. And also then he grows a stand that heals with smoke. Smoking is bad, kids. It doesn't heal you. Don't worry. Also, he punches a hole through him. So let me just clarify that Edge isn't dead. He's just revived later by me for plot. And also, this is his stats, ability, touch the, and Joseph Master. Yeah. So yeah, Edge is still alive later. I spent almost 10 minutes explaining that this is the end now. And also, the end also has spoilers for future reasons, and also, yeah. So yeah, if you see Timmy silhouette in the bottom right, you can see the chicken guy and pencil. Because, I don't want to spoil anything. So, yeah, you'll just have to find out if he's evil or not. Let's go. So, part 3, Rage-Filled Face. I love JoJo, am I right? So, Jake's essence makes, their mom sick. I wonder who's gonna appear in this episode. I have an interesting character that's gonna appear, and you'll see who it is. So, they see the pictures of their mom sickly on the table. They go up to the mansion due to coordinates sent by Jake. And also, they run into Taco Guy, who becomes a part 4 Jotaro. He witnessed the murder of his friend Sammy. He's a part of his past. But also, it's all good in his life. But now Timmy's asking for his help. And he's like, with what? Guy? He's like, our moms, they're sickly. And he looks at the fire emoji written in a special ink that he saw and witnessed in his past, too. That also now gives him PT past tense, super memory. Hey, yo, that ink. Hey, yo, get that out of my hand. Hey, why'd you slap those out of my hand? And then fire bursts out. Like, Jake, you idiot. And then he goes up to see him, and he's walking up the stairs and gets hit by a fireball. You dodged fireballs in your past, but you can't dodge fire pillars. That's pretty OP. And, Taco Guy's getting surrounded by fire pillars. But guess what? The biggest conclusion of the entire Sammy series. The ability. the stand. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I really want to leave the bottom out, but I can't. I have content to make. Also, Taconium defeats the fireball and sends it directly flying into Jake, who isn't affected. And Tim Hammond comes out to punch him a bunch, and they wombo combo him, and they kill him. Just to clarify, he's not dead either. Because the bullies realize their mistakes on why they should not be bullying. Because they'll die. Boom, that's the end. Just kidding. Also, yeah, mom, they hug their moms. They're back with their moms. Yay! It's a happy ending for part 3. Wait, this was strangely like JoJo. So basically the arrow is really important at the bottom right. So make sure to note that that is super important for the end. And also, there's just this cool facts about, hey, also, Taco Guy can make sandwiches and food with his stand. And yeah, 3 of them have stand now except Billy.